Wesh. Ouais. Mais ça va pas? Allez-vous-en. Mais il est malade.
So, boom, tactical protection review. So, I look at this video and I'm thinking to myself, like, I had to process this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude just walks up and smacks a baby, smacks a child. I mean, I honestly I was processing, like, what would I do? Like, what's the right answer? The right answer is to promptly tune this guy up on the spot. Absolutely change his life and outlook on the way he acts and deals with people in public. But, that's not gonna fix anything in just this conversation. The reality is, I've gotta talk about what you guys can do to make yourselves live a safer pattern of life and deal with and or avoid scenarios like this. And the reality is that there's only really one thing that's gonna keep you out of harm's way like this. And that's, in many cases, the only reason this guy did this to this guy probably is because he knew he could get away with it. And so this kind of goes back to the more primal aspects of mate selection and different things like that, is, look at yourself in the mirror, gentlemen, and ask yourselves, if someone slapped your baby, could you do anything about it? And then realize that everyone that you come in contact with every single day of your life also knows that you're the type of guy that could or would not do something or would not be able to do something about it. And then realize that by just being that type of man, you're exposing your loved ones, children apparently, women and anyone else counting on you to a higher level of violence, because you do not walk around just by the virtue of your presence bringing order and safety and consideration to the enemy, right? So, one of the reasons why us old school dudes like grew up in the 80s and 90s, we wanted to be jacked and tan. Yeah, there's a massive amount of benefits to it, but the other reality, and the statistics show that you live a better life overall, just more success in business, more success in relationships, you have a higher quality of life if you're fit. But additionally, when the enemy's looking at you and he's seeking whom he may devour, and he's conducting what we call in security the hostile planning cycle of, I need a target selection, you're generally not going to be the first one on his list. He's going to go for an easier target, a man of lesser physical potency. And that is one of the primary things that can stop you from finding yourselves in situations like this. And then we get into the other things, context. It looks like they're going for a walk at the park, so obviously it's not a time to be super dialed up, but you should be paying attention to what the heck's going on around you. Tactical positioning. Don't let that man get positioning on you or your family. You should be standing between the threat and your loved ones, right? Rolling risk assessment. This guy's walking up. Does he look like he's on drugs? Does he look like he's got an attitude problem? Either way, let me put myself between the threat and my family so this person can't get in within 1 arm's distance of my family without having to deal with me. And that's the way men, generally, you should be living your life. And any type of altercation or even social friction begins, women, you should leave the area. There should be no bickering going on between you and some man that you met at the park, over whatever, right? You should understand your capabilities and the reality of your situation. Because of the two of them, you can correct me if I'm wrong, it seemed as if, and the enemy thought as if, he could do whatever he wanted to them, including smack their baby.
Larry, what the hell is Larry?
And I'm just here to try to create a world where good people are more willing, capable, prepared to deal with evil people. And yes, in some cases, good people are even more dangerous. So these are some considerations, tactical protection review, women protection strategies from a protection professional. Join us at protectornation.com and let's increase your PQ, your protection quotient.
Boom, it's finally here. Go to protectornation.com to join the Protector Nation community. Learn online and become part of our Protector Nation family. I look forward to seeing you guys there. and for us all to join forces to make the world a safer place by helping good people to become more dangerous. I'll see you there, and until then, be peaceful but not harmless.